Hi guys, welcome back to Real Talk, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing and discussing my opinion on the brand new film Shelter. So off the bat, I'm going to say it was a really good movie. I have seen a lot of mixed opinions online about this film, and I kind of do agree with them, but at the same time I still think it was a film that you should go see. It's not awful, but it's also not amazing, if that makes sense. But obviously I'm going to go into depth in my review. So obviously from the start of the film, you don't really know much, obviously, because the film's just fucking started. But I have to say, in the first like 25 minutes, like, you're thrown straight into action. Obviously there's going to be spoilers ahead in this video, so do watch the film before watching this review, because, you know what, I'm not going to of course I'm going to discuss some spoilers, so just click off the video and go watch the film before you actually watch this. So obviously, like, we're thrown straight into action. So we obviously have Jessie and her uncle delivering supplies to Michael Mason, which is on this island. And obviously on the second round of giving supplies, something goes wrong. The weather is absolutely going mad, so the boat sinks and the uncle dies, and it leaves Jessie just floating in the waves, and the waves are quite aggressive. So obviously you've got Michael rushing out on his speedboat to go save her, and then obviously that's when they start going on this journey throughout the film. Like I said about being thrown straight into action, obviously we have the people arriving to the island to, you know, go kill Michael, as they think it is Michael. Obviously because he had his profile swapped, so they thought he was like some terrorist. So obviously they pull up to the island, and they all eventually just get killed off one by one man, which I think was kind of crazy. What this film did really well is their stunt team. Obviously, I think Michael does most of his stunts and, like, planning it out, because, yeah, I've seen quite a lot of his films, and he does, and I'm pretty sure he does do his own stunts. I'll put on the screen here if he does do his own stunts. Does he do his own stunts? I think he does. So it was really good. I feel like with Michael and Jessie, their chemistry on screen and their relationship throughout the film, which was really good to see. Obviously by the end of the film, they didn't really want to be split up, and obviously she got left with a chess piece, which Jason obviously came to Spain and gave her the chess piece. I don't know what the point of that was, I'll be so real, because, like, he literally just stood there. He could have just went up to her and just given the thing, and then he just walked away. So what the hell was the point? You could have just delivered it, you know what I mean? So I feel like the ending was a little bit like it was left unclear, sort of. I don't know if there's going to be a 2. I'm probably being an idiot, probably thinking there's probably going to be a 2, but there's probably not going to be a 2. But yeah, it was a really good film. One of the moments in this film that really scared the shit out of me is when one of the assassins pull up to the house, and obviously you've got Michael. Obviously you've got Michael behind the door with this big metal thing, yeah? Which I'm pretty sure it's like a fireplace thing, like where you can like fuck around with the logs and like keep the fire going. And a gunshot goes through the door. So I literally just jumped out of my seat because of the gunshot. The speakers were so loud. So I did not expect that. I mean, it's something that should have been expected. There was literally no noise, no music, and I should have really expected it coming. But it was like, it still scared the living shit out of me. So well done to them. And like I said, the stunt team that for this film is really good. There were some parts where I felt like it was like a bit like, I feel like some parts were a little bit boring. Like, it was obviously you're running away for the whole film, which is obviously it's the whole point of the film, but I feel like they could have made it a little bit more interesting. But overall, yeah, it was a really good film. I don't know what I'm talking about when I'm doing reviews. I'm literally just like giving you my honest thoughts about it. Was it good? Yes. Would I watch it again? Yes. Would I add it in my DVD collection? Absolutely. Was it his best film? No. He has made other better films before, I have to say that honestly. But yeah, this was a really good film. I feel like the strongest point in the film was at, like I've just said, like the bond between Jessie and Michael. So I definitely think like the strongest point in this film was definitely their relationship on screen. There was good emotion in the film, there was good action, good stunts. It made me laugh a couple of times when he got the nail gun and he just started shooting the guy. I thought that was hilarious. I do think there was some pacing issues in the film. Like I said, like when I said that it's a bit boring, I'm going off by the pacing of the film. I feel like this film was kind of predictable in some parts. I feel like they could have added a bit more parts into the film where like their surprising twists. I would have loved to see more surprising twists throughout the film. Also, I thought it was kind of smart with the surveillance. Like they knew where he was at all times. I mean, there was one part for a car camera. They knew where he was, and they sent people to get him. I thought that was like, I was like, oh shit. Even a car camera is connected to their like national camera grid, surveillance, police tracking, people system. I thought that was kind of cool. What I also noticed, I kind of like had, I thought it was kind of similar to like the John Wick scene with the club, like with the colours. I thought the colours and the bar setting with all the silencers on the guns, I thought that was kind of John Wick style, which I kind of liked that, to be fair. That was kind of smart. But I definitely think it was like that kind of scene was heavily influenced by like a John Wick scene. And what I kind of liked with this film, obviously it's an action film. Most action films just use CGI. They rely on CGI. What I noticed with this, there was no CGI at all. Like there was barely any CGI, which I really enjoyed, obviously, because we don't really get any films like these days without seeing the use of CGI. Obviously CGI is used in every film now to an extent, but I did like how it was all kinetic, grounded action in the film rather than just using CGI for the whole thing. Also, I really like the cinematics of the film, like the whole color grading, the lighting. I thought that was like one particular thing at the start of the film which I took note of. I was like, I really like the lighting on the side of his face here. Like obviously every film has it, but I just like the way they did it in this film. I thought that was really good. I also just like the camera quality, the camera quality, which is a stupid thing to say, but really the cinematics in this film are really, really good. Cool, and I also couldn't believe that fucking dog got shot. What did the dog did like try to start shit with that like MI6 officer, but it's kind of unnecessary. It's just a dog. Could have just kicked him away. Like you're all in this like bulky gear, so like it's not really gonna do anything. I'll be so real with you. Like I keep saying, going back to Jessie and Mason's relationship throughout the film, I feel like her presence was kind of like an emotional stake, which the film, like, it kept going to the plot of their relationship. And I kind of felt it was like kind of the drive for the film, like it was driven just by their relationship. Like obviously, because at the start, did not care about her, told her to never go up there again. But obviously, throughout the film, they gained more of a significant relationship. So, my final review of Shelter. I have to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it. It wasn't one of his best films, but I definitely say I'd have to watch it again because it was good. So yeah, would I recommend go watch it? Yes. I mean, it's mixed. People they don't like it. People do like it. But yeah, I have to say, definitely give it a watch because it is a good film. But I'll see you in the next one.